welcome to Cuba. This is going to be my Cuba vlog. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We did actually arrive yesterday. It is currently the first night of our first full day. I have filmed up until now, which I'm going to include after this, but I realized that I forgot to film an intro, so here we are. We are staying in Varadero for around a week. We are then going on a tour to the south coast. We're visiting a city called Trinidad, which is a UNESCO World Heritage site. And we're then heading up into the mountains as well to do like a jungle trek. And then we have 4 nights in Havana. So we have a very busy trip. I can't wait to bring you guys along with me. If you do like the video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe. Our hotel here in Varadero is the Royalton Hicacos. I will include a room tour and some footage from around the hotel as well. So we've got the door here coming in. Little lounge area here. I love the theming of all the ceiling and everything. They've left us this bottle of Havana Club rum, teas, coffees. We've got the fridge in here, so because we're all inclusive, literally everything here is included. Then you've got the main bed area, main sleeping area. In here we've got the wardrobes, we've got the robes. We're just storing our suitcases in here at the minute because we've just got here. So we haven't unpacked yet. I always like to do these room tours before we basically live in it because it won't look like this very long. We've got the balcony out here. So the sun's just set there now, so it's just dusk. We've got a gorgeous balcony. There's a little river running along there. Lovely views. And then we have got the, oh my gosh, this bathroom is literally lushy. So you've got the tub here, just looking out onto the jungle. We've got like the shower there as well. We've got the sinks and then the toilet just in there as well. So I'm over the moon with this, guys. Like, I just think this is absolutely lush. You can proper tell that it is new, and I wasn't expecting to have a renovated room. Like, we did upgrade, so we booked everything with TUI, not gifted or sponsored, obviously we paid for everything. And yeah, we did pay for a little room upgrade, but this is nicer than I was expecting, to be honest with you. Hey guys, welcome to our first full day here in Varadero. We're suited and booted for the beach because it's all about water sports today. We're going to be doing scuba diving, snorkeling, catamaran. Let's go. So Thomas is currently doing a little scuba diving lesson in the pool. Let me flick you around. There he is. There's a few people doing it. I'm just chilling by the pool. The weather is amazing. I'm reading my book. I have got Matthew Perry's autobiography. If you are a huge Friends fan like I am, definitely check this out. It's a really good read. I read half of it on the plane on the way over and I was literally gripped, like fully gripped. And I'm not a big reader, to be honest, either, so that's actually quite a big deal for me to be gripped by a book. After Thomas has had his scuba lesson, we're then going to head out onto the catamaran, which is going to be really fun. Sorry to be a total cliche, but I'm just gonna do a little outfit of the night. We've just got back from our 3rd night here in Varadero, so I'm wearing this little linen 2-piece. I didn't get any pictures or anything tonight, so I'm mainly doing this just for me. Sorry. We were just making our way down the hotel path to the beach, and this little dog, we kind of caught eyes with each other, and she's just been following us ever since. We sat down about 10-15 minutes ago to watch the sunset, and she's literally just been sitting there watching the sunset with us. I'm feeling a bit emotional because it's going to break my heart to when we have to leave her now, because she's beautiful. Hi everyone, long time no vlog. I think it was a couple of days ago that I came on here now and last updated this. We've just left Varadero this morning, so the last few days I'll include like probably a montage before I maybe start talking this of all the things we've been up to, but we've been up to just so much, so many different activities, tennis lessons, beach activities, we've been doing yoga, salsa lessons, everything. It's been a blast. We're now on the way to, we're on the tour now. This is a 2-day tour. We are on the way first to Cienfuegos, which is a city on the south coast. Apparently that is the Pearl of the South. And then we're heading to Trinidad for lunch and then another city tour. Trinidad is the World UNESCO Heritage Site City, so I'm really excited to see that. It's really nice as well. Like we're on the coach here, well, it's like a mini bus. Which this is just the services at the minute. We're on the minibus here, and it's really cool to actually see some real Cuba as well. Obviously the Varadero is still obviously real Cuba, but like non-resort Cuba basically. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see these two cities. And then tonight we're staying in the mountains. We've got a jungle trek tomorrow, waterfalls, lots of nature. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's different. It's a different vibe. We're enjoying it. Thomas and I, we like variety on holidays. So. Day and we are on our hike through the Cuban forest. We've just seen a waterfall. It's really beautiful in here. I'll definitely attach some clips. I'm about to go swimming in a natural lake as well. Now at our last stop on this tour, and we've come to a city called Santa Clara, and this is basically the Che Guevara memorial. He's buried here. We've been in to see that. We've been into the museum, and now we're just in this square. So this is where they have like rallies, and apparently this can hold like 100,000 people. Good afternoon, guys. We are now. I'm sorry, I'm talking weird because I'm literally whispering. I don't know if you can hear this. But we are now on the bus to Havana. There's probably about 30 minutes left of this trip. It's 2.5 hours in total, but we've got this really cool seat, so we're chilling. We have just arrived in Havana, so this is our suite. We're staying at the Iberostar Grand Picard. So this is the room basically. So you've got a super king size bed here, our little lounge area. the little seating area, the balcony just overlooking the city. Hello. The bathroom is super cool. So as you come in, you've got the you got the robes, double sinks here. Oh, it opens that way. The shower is in here, and then toilet. Here is the beautiful pool at the Grand Hotel Picard. This is actually an L shape, so it goes like all the way around. I don't know if you can actually see that on here, but this is one of the old fortresses, and here are the other views. So the sun has just set. We can see a little bit of colour in the sky still, which is nice, but these are the general Havana views. So we're just on the outskirts of Old Town here. So we are in Old Town, but just on the very edge next to the coast. Good morning from Havana. It is our first full day here today, and it is my birthday. So yeah, we got here last night. The hotel we're staying at has a kind of like, I keep calling it a roof pool, but it's on like the 6th floor. So we had a couple of cocktails there, chilled for a little bit, and then someone on our tour to Trinidad recommended a bar/restaurant called Cha Cha Cha. We went there last night as well, which was great. It was the best fried chicken I have literally ever had anywhere ever in the world, and the cocktails were amazing as well. It was actually fully booked when we got there, but luckily they let us basically have our food and drinks at the bar, which was actually really cool. I actually thought it was better than sitting at a table because you kind of got the full vibe of it. So yeah, it was really cool. So this morning we're going to have a proper look around Old Town because we've not really looked yet. We are on the edge of Old Town here, but we haven't actually been into it yet. And obviously it was dark when we went out last night, so we haven't actually really seen anything. So we're going to have a little walk around there, and then we're heading to the Museo de Revolucion to learn all about the Cuban Revolution. I think that's going to be really interesting. And then tonight we are having drinks and dinner at the Grand Hotel Kaminsky at the kind of the terrace restaurant and bar. They have an amazing view there. Here is the cathedral and the main cathedral square. It's really, really quiet here. It is 10:10 as well, so it's not that early. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful here. Give you a little pan round. Okay, so we're climbing the bell tower at the minute. Here are some of the views. I'm just going under the bell here. And that's back into the square. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It was only 100 pesos for us both to come up here, which is less than £1. Whew, okay, we are at the top of the bell tower now. There's 3 layers, so we're at the very top. There's literally nobody else here. This is the main cathedral in Havana, and we have it to ourselves. It's mad, it's great. It's great in one way that we get to obviously have it to ourselves, but then I feel really bad that because tourists should come here. We love Cuba. Let me show you the views from up here. Currently at the El Cristo de Havana. So this is the 20-meter high statue of Jesus. And then across the way, that is Che Guevara's house. Obviously after the Cuban Revolution, this is apparently where Che Guevara lived. So I think we're going to check out that next. And then across the water there is Havana again. We've come back to our favourite place for lunch. We're back at Cha Cha Cha. This is the 3rd time we've been here. I absolutely love it. What do you think of the El Floridita, Taz?
You know what? It's really cool to be in the bar that the Ernest Hemingway frequented for decades during his years as an author in Cuba. It's really authentic. It's got the old-timey vibes.
Here are the old-timey vibes.
And the daiquiris are actually great. It's not just a tourist trap. It's a great experience. When the band's on especially, they're not on now, but it's a great place to come.
And on that note... So things escalated a little bit from our lunch at the Cha-Cha-Cha earlier. We were having the frozen daiquiris, and yeah, it's just a great bar in there. It's a really great bar. The food's amazing as well. And we basically, we were in there a couple of hours, and then we went to the El Floridita bar, which is, it's kind of like a really famous bar because Ernest Hemingway used to drink there. It's also the home of the daiquiri. It's where the daiquiri was invented. And we kind of thought, well, Thomas wasn't really that keen to go because he was like, oh, it's going to be a massive tourist trap. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I think during the day, like a lot of tours do kind of go in there to see it, but on an evening, when obviously all the tours have gone, it is just a really, really cool bar. Absolutely loved it in there. Of course, the daiquiris were absolutely amazing. And same as the National Hotel, it's from the 1930s, and it's stuck in time, and it's just fabulous. The band was amazing. Absolutely loved it in there. And then we went out for dinner afterwards, and just so randomly, we went into this restaurant, just a little in Old Town Havana. I can't even remember what it was called. But we didn't bump into him. We just randomly met, like a guy started chatting to us, and obviously we were chatting back, and it turned out to be a guy called Chris Baker, who is like a massive travel writer, journalist. He's like a Cuba expert. He's written for like Lonely Planet, or loads of other travel books. We use Lonely Planet, that's the only one I can remember off the top of my head. But he had so many interesting stories about Cuba and his travels through South America. I'm definitely gonna, like, he wasn't obviously trying to sell us anything, we were just obviously chatting, but I'm actually gonna buy his book. About his, basically he's been coming to Cuba for like 40 years. He's a British guy, he's from Yorkshire, but he lives in California now. Anyway, it was just such a fascinating dinner. We were so lucky to just randomly meet this guy and get to hear such amazing stories. Honestly, it was one of the most interesting, it's been one of the best days I've had today. It's been absolutely brilliant, absolutely love it. But I'm actually going to close the vlog off here because it's our final night tonight. We don't fly home till 6 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to go to the Havana Rum Museum in the morning, and then we're getting our taxi back to Varadero, it's the daiquiris, back to Varadero, which is a 2-hour trip, and we've got our taxi booked for 12. But I thought I'm going to close the vlog here because if I don't, I'm not great at vlogging during the day while we're kind of out and about, really, because obviously we're out and about. So thank you so much for coming along to Cuba with us. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, yeah, and I actually got Thomas on the vlog tonight as well, which was cool. That is the daiquiris. Anyway, so I'm going to close the vlog off here. Thank you so much for coming along with us. If you did like the video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I really hope to see you guys in my next one.